I'm Love Muffins, and today we're going to be talking about how to stay motivated as an artist while there's some art. Oh my gosh, whoa, it's almost like she does art. Now, let's be honest, staying motivated as an artist, it's super duper tough because it's completely different for everyone. I do a couple of different things to stay motivated, so I'm going to share them with you. Some things that I really like to do that help me stay super motivated on my projects, because I've been doing this for like 6 months straight, other than the break I took in October, which was for some mental health things, but we'll get there in a minute. So, I love working on new projects. Now, you might be like, Blubber, you work on a million projects. If you work on so many projects, how does that make you stay motivated? Don't you just go overwhelmed and then you're working on too much stuff and then it's a problem? Well, okay. So you would think it's a problem, but the reason that my new projects aren't really a problem is because I plan on making tutorials out of them in the future. All the stuff that I learn and all the cool stuff that I work on, it's also that I can put it into words later so I can actually teach other people how to do it. So I like learning new projects, but then I know there are tons of artists that are like, ew, more new things. I don't want to do any more new things. I just want to do the same one thing over and over and over again. And you know what? That's great, because I found that doing the one simple project over and over again works super awesome. But then I started to realize that I wasn't liking making the simpler projects. I wanted to do more complex things. I didn't really want to do anything new. I just wanted to make my current project more complex in a way that made it more fun to work on. Sometimes you need to do things that make things harder for yourself so that you enjoy them more, because if there's no challenge, what's the fucking point? What's the point? What's the point if there's literally no challenge? I think I'd go crazy. It's just, you just have to try to, express yourself and exercise your creativity in more ways than one, because exercising your creativity is really freaking important as an artist. I feel like too often we're like working on stuff and we're like, damn, I only do commissions. That sucks. So yeah, try to exercise your creativity in new ways and maybe overcomplicate things sometimes, okay? There's nothing wrong with it being a little too complicated as long as you can figure it out. As long as you can suss it out, it's all good. I mean, you need to learn where the bounds are. You need to learn where the bounds of your skills are. I feel like that's very important anyway, because you have to be the one to work past them. Only you can go as far with your art as you want to, because you have to be the one to do it. You have to be the one to create it. You gotta put on your boots, put on your big girl pants, and do the thing. Put on your big boy pants, whatever. Put on your pants. Just put them on, okay? Everybody wears pants. Put them on. Another thing that I love doing is learning about new stuff. I love learning about new shows and games and movies and anime and oh my gosh, all of this stuff. It's so cool. Absolutely. I do not play a lot of games because I spend most of my time working, which is incredibly unhealthy, and I'm gonna work on that. But I've been watching some of my favorite Let's Players play new games, and that's been super duper awesome, and it inspires me to want to play new games. And also, speaking of Let's Plays, I'm definitely going to put up more Let's Play content on the channel because I'm really feeling it, and also I think it might be nice to have some long-form fun content to work to if you are creative or you do the live 2D things and you want to watch my videos. So yeah, thank you. Anyway. Another important part about just finding new stuff is really just having more media to appreciate from an artistic sense that relates to your craft. Like, I used to watch so much animated media to learn how to do like timing and how to see how people, draw their head angles to doing their physics and things like that to just enhance my live 2D more. I watched a lot of, Vtuber model showcases of models I didn't even work on. I watched tons and tons of shows and anime to, get a better understanding of physics and angles, and I looked at so many people's faces, so weird. I'd just be staring at them and be like, huh? Sorry, I was just appreciating you from an artistic standpoint. That was literally me, though. Sometimes I'm just taking some time to stare at your face because you got nice face angles or whatever. I don't know. I know exactly what I'm looking at, okay? I know what I'm looking for, and you have the face that I want to see right now. Because I'm studying your angles. Sorry, okay, we're rambling. Anyway, something else I absolutely love to do is look at old art. Sometimes looking at old art is awesome because you realize, damn, she couldn't draw for shit. But then also, it makes you take a step back for a second from where you are to appreciate how far you've come. I think that when you look back on your own art, you should really look at it from a sense of, wow, I've improved a lot, not, oh man, this is shit. Because if you're looking back at it and you're like, man, this is shit, and then you look at what you have now and you're like, man, this is also some shit. That makes no sense, okay? Something's gotta be good. You have to have improvement somewhere, so you better analyze which one's an improvement and which one isn't. Oh, goodness. It's really nice, though, because you can always look back at your old art and be like, you know, these elements, these extra details I added, these 3 extra steps of shading I did, or the way that I edited this blah 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 blah, and it did so well when I posted on the social media forums. You take those elements that you liked from your old art, and you can maybe try reincorporating them back into your current art or editing styles, or whatever you might do for your creative things. Honestly, there's just like a bajillion and one things you can take away from looking at your own old art. And so I highly recommend it because it is honestly a fantastic way to see how far you've come and improve. Say you try working on a thing and you're like, I'm working on this thing, but I feel like something's missing. You could always look back in your old art and be like, oh man, I nailed it. In this piece, I nailed it. Then you know what you're doing. Figure it out from there. Look at what you did, break down your own process, and bam! Something else that super duper helps is looking at other artists' work. Like before, I had mentioned that I watched lots of Live2D showcases and other things like that. But honestly, looking at other people's work who work in the same creative space you do can help worlds. Absolute world. Now, for me, there aren't very many other people that do pixel art and Live2D, especially not to the degree that I do it. But looking at other people's Live2D works inspires me to make even more crazy cool shit in pixel art. Whoa! And I know that is how a lot of other artists work in general. Finding other, maybe anime artists that are like super inspirational to them or have a style that they really admire. That can help a lot. My own style of pixel art really developed after I've made more friends in pixel art and started getting more acquainted with how I like to express my own shape language in pixel art. And with my Live2D, it didn't start getting good until I started watching more showcases from Live2D riggers like Kevin and, some Diariku models, some Iron Vertex models, all of those things. I watched as many showcases as I could get my hands on. I stared at them for hours. I tried to break down what they did where, what I might do if I was rigging said model, how I might try it, what I think the layering looks like, literally all of the ins and outs, Just taking time to break down all the ins and outs of a process can help you learn so much and contribute to the growth of your own process when you work as an artist. So maybe try it out. Go on Twitter, X-Twitter, Switter? I don't know. Go on the Twitters, the X-Twitters, and maybe find some artists that you like, or try to find artists that are working in the same style that you do, or maybe have a similar process to you. You never know. So always try. Give it a try. What could happen? What could go wrong? Other than probably literally everything. But other than that, it could be great, and you don't even know it yet. You don't even know. And last, but certainly not least, the most important thing on this list that I think that everyone will agree with is that sometimes we all need a little bit of a break. Sometimes, I think as a creative, we get easily caught up in the go, the must done now, must do now, must do the thing now, yes, post, make the things, points, likes, all the things, follows, blah, 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 right? All that. We get so caught up in all the noise that sometimes we need no noise. And that's where, like, just stopping and taking a break comes in. Heck, your break doesn't even have to be a break. You don't even have to actually stop doing art. Maybe you just stop posting. Maybe it's a post from a break from social media. Maybe it's a break from, maybe it is a break from art, but maybe it's a break from digital art specifically, or a break from editing, or a break from whatever it is that you might be doing that is starting to feel like it's weighing on you, starting to feel like it's too much. Sometimes we just all need to take a little break. I know for me, I had a lot of like mental stuff start coming up in late September, right after I had finished a super cool project. So I was like riding a super high. And then, you know, sad stuff happens sometimes because of life things. And it really, really took me out of commission for a long time, which was really sad. But it took time. Time is a thing that we don't know when we need to just take some time away from stuff to improve, because sometimes it feels like, well, I have to keep working on it to improve, because the farthest you grow as an artist or creative in general is the more work you put into it. And being online makes you feel like you can never afford to not be online. And it's okay to take a break, because when you get back, there's going to be all of your supporters that enjoy your stuff that you make. They'll be there waiting for you when you come back, unless you do some cancelable shit, in which case I can't help you. But yeah, don't worry, because I think that they will be there. The numbers may not always be the same as what they were before you took your break, but if you have a plan to keep working and having fun with your work and continue, well, the grind at some point, in some way, in some fashion that feels more comfortable for you, you'll find your new normal. So don't worry. Anyway, that's all from me. Have a great rest of your day. I hope you like these cute little creatures I made. Look at them. Watch them animate. They have numerous animations. Did you see? Bam, 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 bam. All the animations. Oh my gosh, crazy. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys next time. Bye.